Do you feel vaccine passports will help keep Canadians safe?
I think it's a giant step, and it's basically because without a vaccine passport, you can't go to a sporting event, restaurants. There's just so many things now that you can't do without it, and it's hopefully pushing the ones that are hesitant or don't want to take it towards that 90 or 95%, which we could very well eradicate the problem.
I believe it works, yes. Just because I've heard and known people that they want to go to concerts, they want to go to hockey games, football games, or anything in particular that requires to have this. They just go and do it, not because they're being told to, but because they're being restricted from certain things that they enjoy doing. So they just don't bother and just say, okay, fine, I'm just going to go get it and be done with.
Yes, very much. I'm a huge supporter of vaccine mandates, vaccine passports. If they're the final incentive that we need to get our vaccination rates up to 90% or whatever this D variant is going to take, then absolutely we need to do that.
Oh, this is a big a dilemma. So I think it's help, but I feel like sometimes it's not. So maybe it's help for numbers, how many people take the vaccine. But I think it's some kind of condition to enter any places, and but for government, yeah, it's help government.
I don't know how the passport's going to make a difference, other than stymieing some businesses and some people. There are people that won't get vaccinated. So, we're already on the 4th variant of COVID. So the vaccine that originally was designed to combat COVID is not working. And they say efficacy after 3 months is down to 60%. So I don't know how passports are going to help that. I don't think it will.
It seems like it's an intrusion on our ability to be free-moving people, but I can see the necessity behind it, yeah.
I feel like it's the only way out of the whole COVID situation. It sucks that there's some people that are that don't want to get vaccinated, but I feel like it's the only way out for to get out of COVID.
I definitely do. I think the vaccine passports are a really good idea. They're already a thing. I remember in elementary school you're not allowed to go to school unless you had certain vaccines. So in 7th grade they would check all of them, and it's already established in Canada, so I think it's a good idea to keep on going.
Absolutely, 100%. Why? Oh my gosh, it's so obvious.
Well, it is obvious to us. I guess it's the evolution of our social sort of climb to a position where we can get to where we're all comfortable. And the thing is that if that's what the next step is, then that's what we should be doing. So the thing is, I don't know, intelligence tells you.
Oh, I don't know, yeah.
Well,
I don't know, because people have good reason to be suspicious and worry about things, but the more you can't do something, and you're going to need a passport to be able to do it, it's going to become a motivator that hopefully overcomes whatever people's fears are.
I think it is really important that we all do our best to get these vaccine passports. I've got mine. I'm flown here from Victoria. Please get vaccinated. It is so important. This will save lives.
Absolutely, positively, yes. Do it.
Yes.
Get it over with. Get your vaccine done. Get vaccinated. Move on.
Keep the whole world safe, yeah.
People are going to be what they are. So the people who don't want to get a passport won't ever get a passport, so the system wouldn't work, but it helps for people who want to travel.
No, I don't. I think that it restricts so many young people, especially guys this age and a little bit older, from accessing so much of society. I think that it's premature. I think that there are, for adults, I understand it, but for kids and for teenagers, I think it actually creates the potential for more long-term harm than good.
No, because even with the vaccines, it's not 100% foolproof, and that they just recently made it. Usually it takes about 10 years before it becomes safe, so we don't know the outcome, and it might just cause more problems than anything.
I believe so. Yeah, I think if we're going to be out in public, and even here where there's not very many people for the market, it's hard to maintain distance, and it's better to know that like people are vaccinated. We're both vaccinated, although we haven't been asked once yet here for our passports or proof, but we are.
I definitely do. I mean, now that bars only let vaccinated people in, I just feel a lot safer knowing that everybody around me is vaccinated. It's just a comfort thing, I would say.
I know some people seem to think it's privacy issues, but I think they're not asking for a whole lot of information. They're only asking if you are vaccinated, and I think that will help, yes. I'm in favor of the passport, yes.
Look, the bottom line with all this is that nobody was around here when the pandemic took place in 1918. So there's no playbook for this. Everybody is making it up as they go. The politicians, the medical people, the politicians especially, should stay the hell out of it, for sure. Let the doctors do it.
No, I really don't. The vaccine passport, I think, really is unconstitutional, and that's only my opinion, whether you agree with it or not. They said it was a choice. Now, myself, I am fully vaccinated. But there are people out there who don't feel comfortable with it, and honestly, I'm fine with that. If you don't, that's fine. But you shouldn't be forced to get this vaccine to live a normal life.
Probably would. I agree with the passport, but the most important thing is everybody get their vaccines, and that will keep us safe.
From looking at the national news last night, it's going to be a cost factor to the small business person to have something to enforce those rules, But the emphasis should be up on the people themselves. If you're not vaccinated, stay in your own home and stay away from the public, and that'd be the best course of action for people to take,
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think they're important. I think that they're hopefully a temporary measure until the vaccination rates are high enough that we don't require them anymore. And I think that there's a lot of fear around them being permanent or getting more serious as time goes on. But really, I think it's hopefully just a temporary thing until we get safe for everyone.